Welcome to the course of Emotional Intelligence. Most of us are really talented in the subject knowledge, but they lack the skills of managing emotions. For most people, emotional intelligence is more important than one's intelligence in attaining success in their lives and careers. As individuals, our success and the success of the profession today depend on our ability to read others people's signals and react appropriately to them. Therefore, each one of us must develop the mature emotional intelligence skills. I am Sivakumar, facilitator for a CSR program. I got 15 years of training experience and 6 years of soft skill training experience. I will take you through this course of emotional intelligence. When it comes to happiness and success in life, emotional intelligence matters just as much as intellectual ability. The main objective of the course is to understand emotional intelligence and why it is so important. Then, the main four categories of emotional intelligence and its impact. Few scenarios will help you to apply the skills being learned. At the end of the course, you should be able to handle emotions intelligently, which will result in positive attitude and happiness. Emotional intelligence helps you build stronger relationships, succeed at school and work, and achieve your career and personal goals. It can also help you to connect with your feelings, which can turn intentions into action and make knowledgeable decisions. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence, otherwise known as emotional quotient or EQ, is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions in a positive ways to relieve stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. Emotions are always instant, but if you are able to understand and react, it will build relationships. Emotions are shown not to hurt others, but making them to understand the fact. There is a quote: your EQ is the level of your ability to understand other people, what motivates them, and how to work cooperatively with them. A qualified person joining the workplace needs to work with the team members called as coworker, reports to the manager as superiors, and needs to meet clients and customers for the business. You need to be self motivated to handle different people. If you do not possess the skill of EQ or lacks the skill of EQ, then you probably no good for the organization because you will get stress which will affect both physical and mental health. Due to that, you will feel pressurized, your performance are at risk. You do not feel comfortable meeting people, hurts relationship. This is why you need EQ to handle different situations. Next, we will see the four categories of EQ: self awareness, self management, social awareness, and relationship management. Let us consider a small activity or scenario before we proceed into the details. Take a small post-it white sheets. Draw two eyes on the top of and the mouth at the bottom of. Draw different expressions like sad, happy, anger, frustrated, etc. This will help you to know the facial expressions, which is the basics of emotions. Next, nowadays in the interviews, apart from the technical skills, company could like to know about the social status of the candidate because it will determine the business. Few questions are: tell about your strength and weakness. Are you a result oriented person? What kind of person you are? Well, your openness and being able to meet people helps to answer these questions, and of course, your emotional intelligence. The first category in emotional intelligence is self awareness, knowing more about yourself and your emotions. Managing stress is just the first step to building emotional intelligence. The science of attachment indicates
that your current emotional experience is likely to reflect of your early life experience. Your ability to manage core feelings such as anger, sadness, fear, and joy often depends on the quality and consistency of your early life emotional experiences. Changing emotions from moment to moment is the key to understand how emotion influences your thoughts and actions. For example, when you are in anger, it will reflect in your actions and thoughts. Then, when you are with the customer, then it will result in bad experience. So, self awareness is about you recognize your own emotions and how they affect your thoughts and behavior. To manage your emotions, you need to calm down before reaction. This can be achieved by mindfulness. Do not occupy with the past and worried future. Be in the present. Do not go for prejudgments. Mindfulness is the practice of purposefully focusing your attention on the present moment and without judgment. Mindfulness calms and focuses you, making you more self aware in the process. This also can be achieved through meditation. Self awareness is about knowing your strength and weakness, building your self confidence. Next, in self management, you must be able to use your emotions to make constructive decisions about your behavior. Again, when you are with the customer, your anger should not affect your behavior. You need to make constructive decisions like, let me complete the customer query first, I am in work. Self management is you are able to control impulsive feelings and behavior, manage your emotions in healthy ways, take initiatives, follow through on commitments, and adapt to changing circumstances. To improve, maintain standards of honesty and integrity. Be responsible for your actions. You should be able to changes that comes in your workplace with more flexibility, being open to new ideas.
Let us consider a few scenarios. Being the introvert, I tend to keep all emotions when I feel hurt by others. I then keep those emotions deep inside me until I can no longer hold them inside. How do you handle when someone hurts you? You need to calm down and understand the happenings, then react. Next scenario. Consider you being stuck in traffic. This might sound like a silly example, but imagine being stuck in traffic after a long day at work. Your day could be negatively influenced by this traffic, and there it is. You become angry and agitated. Think with a sense of self awareness. You need to go through good things happen for the day. This traffic is temporary. When you reach home, good things should keep your mind positive and happy. Let us consider a few scenarios. You have a project that is 40% weightage that is due tomorrow, and it is your mother's birthday too, and you haven't made or bought anything for her yet. What will you do? Give a call or take help from others and needs to see it is important and urgency. Next scenario. Your two good friends recently had a fight and are not very happy with the other party, and you are stuck in the middle. What could you do? First, make them relax, listen to them completely, then share your suggestions.
In today's always connected world, everyone has immediate access to technical knowledge. Thus, paper skills are even more important now because you must possess a high EQ to better understand, empathize, and negotiate with others in a global economy. Social awareness is your ability to identify emotions in other people and understand their perspective and take an interest in all concerns. You have empathy. Machines cannot do this. Humans has this ability. So we should use for developing social life, good social life. To improve empathy, you need to understand the other person's emotions, needs, and concerns before you go for any actions. Directly, you cannot sell the product. First, you need to understand the customer needs. Then you can sell the product. It is important that you understand the politics within an organization because it is common. Service creates trust, so you need the ability to understand and meet the needs of clients and customers. Every company works as a team. You should be part of the team working for organizational growth. Team will have differences, but you should be able to communicate effectively. Relationship management is about you know how to develop and maintain good relationships. Communicate clearly, inspire and influence others. Work well in a team and manage conflict. You should help others and take help from others for a common goal. To improve, verbal and non-verbal communication should be clear. Have humor, which will help to release stress. Learn to see conflict as an opportunity to grow closer to others. Let us consider a scenario. The waiter who suggests something better from the menu. The salesperson who goes the extra mile. The supportive team leader. The executive that remembers your name. Each of these have one thing in common: empathy, understanding others' needs and concerns. It will result in happy customer service. Another scenario: when you feel someone close or when someone is doing great work, someone helps you, what you could do. Needs responses, appreciations, and recommendations. Relationship built on the gratitude. So say thank you, please, and I'm sorry. Don't shy away from this or forget to express gratitude. Gratitude is not a feeling, it's a state of mind that can be developed. After recognizing emotional intelligence, let us find its benefits. Teamwork. It's undeniable that employees are able to work better on a team when they have higher emotional intelligence. They share ideas and are open to others' ideas. These employees are more likely to trust their coworkers and value their ideas and input. Better office environment. When you have an office full of a staff that gets along and respects one another, the company culture is bound to be much stronger. Suddenly, the workplace also becomes an area of enjoyment. People with high emotional intelligence know how to handle tough situations. In business, there are bound to be situations that do not always feel comfortable, particularly for a person that is acting in a position of leadership. A tough situation could be a superior that is unhappy with your work. This creates a sense of unease and embarrassment. It could be a tough conversation with a subordinate, either involving disciplinary action or firing. People who have a high EQ understand that acting in a negative, proact- proactive, or irrational way will escalate a situation unnecessarily. These are few benefits listed. Thanks for completing the course. Conclusion: IQ alone is not enough. EQ also matters. In fact, psychologists generally agree that among the ingredients for success, IQ counts for roughly 10%, at best 25%. The rest depends on everything else, including EQ. I also included references in resources, and you can also take up the assessment. For more detailed assessment, find the link in the resources. Thank you.